What's up, guys? I'm going to be showing you how to play Best Friend by Logic on his Supermarket album. A lot of you guys requested this one, so I hope this helps. This video is going to be a little long just because it's kind of hard to explain, and I really want to make sure that I explain it well and that you guys are able to play it at the end of this video with practice. So it's standard tuning, no capo. We'll just get right into it. I'll play it and then we'll break it down and I'll teach you everything with the strumming patterns and all that stuff. Here we go. Okay, so that's essentially the whole song. It just repeats that whole thing over and over again. We'll break it down into two parts. So the first part will be this one up here, and then the second part will be the actual chords. So the first part, we're only going to be strumming the second and the third string, and we're going to be on the 10th fret of the second string and open for the third string. And the strumming pattern that I'm using is, let's figure it out. So down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. And you can rewind that to practice. You can practice just by putting your hand over the strings. But that's the strumming pattern that we're going to be using for this whole first section that happens right here. So like I said, second and third string, starting on the 10th fret of the second string and open on the third string, we're going to be going from the 10th fret to the 12th fret. And I'll show you what that looks like. So I'll play it fast and then we'll slow it down. So there's a hammer on the second time. So first time, slowly. So it'll sound like that. And how you do the hammer on is instead of plucking it twice, the string, you're just going to pluck it once and put your finger on the 12th fret. Like that. So, again, slowly. Just like that. And you can rewind it if you need to practice that. But the next part, we're going to move up a string. So now we're going to be on the 3rd and 4th fret. And it's essentially the same concept, only on the 3rd and 4th fret, starting on the 9th fret on the 3rd string and open on the 4th string. I'll play it fast and then I'll slow it down. Once again. So this one we're going from the 9th fret to the 11th fret to the 12th fret, and then from the 12th fret we're sliding back down to the 11th. So instead of, again, plucking it twice, it's kind of like a reverse hammer-on. Instead of that, we're just plucking it once on the 12th fret and then moving to the 11th. So instead of this, it's just one pluck, like this. So again, not starting on the 9th fret and then open on the 4th string. It sounds like that. So, all together so far from the beginning, you should have this. So that's the first part of this first half that happens up here that I was talking about. Now we're going to do that whole thing again, except for we change the hammer on and we change the slide. So the second time around it's going to sound like this. It's pretty much the same, just take off the hammer on and take off the slide, like this. So like I said, we're just taking off the hammer on, and we're taking off the slide down from 12 to 11. So slowed down. It's the same strumming pattern and everything. It's just gonna sound like this. Okay, and that is the first half of the song, essentially, the part that happens up here. And so I'll play it one more time through at a normal speed, just so you can see what it sounds like, and try to practice by playing along. Okay. That's the first half, and right after that we go straight into the second half, and that we're going to be using chords for. And so we are using a C add 9 shape, and so it's going to be open on the 6th string, but we're not going to play the 6th string, we're just going to play from the 5th string down. So the position is going to be 3, 2, 0, 3, 3. You're going to have your ring finger and your pinky on the 1st and 2nd string for the 3rd fret, and it'll sound like this. The next chord that we have is an E minor, but we're going to leave our pinky and our ring finger on the 3rd fret. So it'll sound like this. And you can play the 6th string for this one. You can use the bass, add the bass note in there. It'll sound like this. 0, 2, 2, 0, 3, 3. And then we just have a normal D chord. This part also repeats itself twice, so right after that part up here, it goes straight into the strumming for this. And you can kind of just like watch my hand to see what the strumming pattern is for that. But the thing to know here is that when we switch from C to E, we're gonna do a hammer on. So remember how I said a hammer on? We're gonna strum the chord, and then we're gonna put our fingers on. So when we strum it, it'll look like this. And in the middle of the strum, you're gonna put your pointer finger and your middle finger and where the E minor would go. Okay, so it'll sound like this. Okay, one more time, we'll slow that part down. Just like that. So this second half, it's also kind of split into two. The first time we do C, E minor, D, and then if you notice in the recording, it sounds like there's a slide up, and that happens over here on the 7th fret. So from D, we slide up to the 7th fret, and you're gonna bar the first 3 strings, 1, 2, 3, and then you're gonna put your pinky. It's kind of a stretch on the 10th fret of the first string. So if it's just a lot easier to bar all 3 and then just cover the first one with your pinky. And then you're only gonna play or strum the first 3 strings. So 1, 2, 3. And it'll sound like that. So it's gonna be the first part of the second half is gonna be C, add 9, E minor, D, and then this slide up that I was telling you about. So all together it'll sound like this. And the recording does a little faster. I'm just doing it slowly right now so you can get the hang of it. So that's the first time, and then you repeat the whole thing, except for this time we don't slide up to that chord that I was telling you about. We stay on the D chord and just play that twice. So the first time it's going to sound like this. One more. Second time. And that is the second half. And like I said before, this song just alternates between the first half that happens up here and the second half, which is the chords that we played down here. So yeah, just remember that the first time we do the hammer on and the slide down. The second time, no hammer on and no slide down. And then down here, C add 9, E minor, D, and then slide up. The second time, C add 9, E minor, and stay on D. And so it just alternates between the first half and the second half, first half and second half. And that's pretty much the entire song. If I missed anything, which is totally possible because I make mistakes, just comment below, like, if you could put, like, the part of the song that I missed, and I'll upload, like, a part 2 and explain how to play that. But yeah, I hope this helps. Again, let me know in the comments if there's any other song that you want me to do a tutorial of. It doesn't just have to be Logic, although I do really love his Supermarket album. I'm working on more tutorials like By the Bridge and Time Machine and Supermarket. So stay tuned for those. But other than that, I hope this helped. And yeah, thanks guys.